I'm feeling victorious. I am feeling like we have won in the most important way possible, and that is to emerge from this election where enormous forces have been mounted against us to try to throw us off the ballot, as the Democrats have been trying to do, to try to silence us, to demonize us. They have an entire war room operation. I think they are scaring some voters. There's a lot of fear campaigning going on, but they cannot overwhelm the reality, which is that Americans want to end this genocide, and Americans want a government that's working for them, not for the war industry, not for AIPAC, not for Wall Street. So I am feeling really victorious, and that we are succeeding way beyond expectations here in the most important way possible, which is that we are coming out of this with enormous conviction that we are going to keep fighting. The genocide's not over. The crisis of the American people is not over, but we have launched an unstoppable coalition to keep building this momentum, together with the Muslim American population, with just people of good heart, people whose eyes are open, whose souls are still living and breathing, from across religions. What we are saying is that we are not going to go away. We will be that political opposition, and we demand that our government stop the genocide. Now, will that government do so? I'm not confident that they will do it yet, but I think we are on the right track, and we need to keep fighting and building. We need to run for local office. We need to run for state office. We are going to hit the ground running after this election and continue to build political power. I think political resistance to the genocide is absolutely critical, and that resistance is happening on many fronts. So, we see that on our campuses. We see that in political dialogue. We're seeing this from the countries of the world, and as I'm sure you know, there is a letter that was written, I think today or yesterday, from 52 countries, I believe under the leadership of Turkey, where 52 countries are now calling for a military arms embargo. That is wonderful. There is also, an economic embargo, and this is happening, through boycott, divestment, and sanctions, and the actions of individuals and some levels of local government are also supporting divestment from companies that are working with Israel. So there are many dimensions of struggle right now, and they're all growing. And Israel cannot sustain this war in and of itself. It's going to have to drag us in, and it's trying to do that right now. And certainly the people in this country, I think, are not going to go quietly into that dark night. So as this conflict spreads and intensifies, I think we're going to see the resistance really building here. And that's why it's so important that we emerge from this election and we continue to organize and we work together.